Hey everybody, we got a clogged sink here. Unfortunately, when we run water, it'll immediately start to back up, and what we're going to do now is try to fix it. So we're going to go down here. We've placed a dish underneath this elbow joint. We're going to see if we can open that up. Now, never tried this before, so don't even know if this tool is going to work, but let's try. Turning like this. Okay. So that does seem to be loosening. That actually didn't take much force at all to loosen it all. That was very easy. So that's completely loose already. And we got some leakage. Okay. That's probably good. So I think what we probably want to do is loosen up here too. This is the only other thing that can be loosened. And just pull this thing down. So let's just do that. Maybe I should have done this one first because the whole thing is moving. Okay. That's definitely getting looser. And this one is now completely off. Ta-da! All right, well, we've got some floating objects in there. Looks kind of gross. If you look in there, it shouldn't be stopping flow. It's certainly disgusting, but doesn't seem like enough to stop flow. So question remains, why is it not flowing? So we're now going to try running water, and we're going to see whether it gets stopped above what we just removed. And we're going to see if I can just catch it here quickly. Well, okay, it's coming out. If you make it go faster, just for a minute, I want to see if it's going to go faster down here. Oh, that's not very fast, actually. Oh, look at that. You stopped, but it continued to flow. Is it stopped? Is it backing up?
Yes, it backed up here.
So we just did an experiment. The experiment showed that something in here is causing the water to back up, which we were not expecting. So now we're just going to see if we can remove this length of tube to see what's inside. And now we're just going to try and turn. We're just going to see if we can. Okay, that tried counterclockwise first. Didn't seem like it worked. I'll try clockwise. Oh yeah, okay. A little more movement. Okay. I just have to figure out which direction we're supposed to go in. Well, both directions move. I just don't know which way is loosening yet. So I'll just go with my old trusty counterclockwise. Don't know why we're getting faster leaking right now. What does that mean? Oops. Okay, let's try and go counterclockwise. Okay, that's the correct way. Okay, we can just loosen it by hand now. Okay. What happens next? I guess I'll just pull. Maybe I should push, I don't know. There's this little thing here that you can grab now, which we can just use to... Is the sink still backed up right now?
No.
Well, then I don't know where all this water's coming from.
The sink is very bizarre.
We're going to just try to open this now. Okay, I have to screw this clockwise. Where is this water coming from? Okay, looks like we're almost there. Can you see is it spinning above when I turn this? Can you just look on the sink right now? I'm going to turn it and tell me if it's spinning.
Yes.
Can you hold that? I'm going to finish unscrewing it. Put your hand on that up there. I'm going to start turning. Ready?
It's too strong.
We're looking from the underside up the tube to see if anything is obviously an issue. And at the moment, I don't see anything obvious. And here we are, slightly closer.
It's that the end part, it's not a straight tube. That's why it's causing it.
Where is something getting clogged?
You see that?
Sort of. It's hard to see from
It's like
here.
there's still a lot of dirt around the end of the thing, which is impossible to clean.
Alright everyone, as you can see, we've reassembled the configuration completely. We had to tighten down quite a bit, especially on that top nut, because you can see there's a sort of black O-ring that is attached between the nut and the sink, and that was actually quite a process to seal. What we did was we tightened it, we then ran some water to check if it was leaking. We saw some spots that got wet again, so then we tightened it again. And we did that probably 3 or 4 times just to make sure that there was zero leaking going on after it was done. Take a look. I can run water and, water's going and nothing is backing up. Now, how did we do that? I will explain, because it turns out that this drain, it's held in place by something that's kind of star-shaped. It's basically a central circle and then spokes coming off the sides of the circle to hold it in the center. And there was some sort of film or buildup along each of the sections in between the spokes. What we did was we got a zip tie, and we snaked the zip tie into there and just kind of like gently back and forth scrubbed each of the sections between the spokes. Here's a zip tie. What you do is you stick it down there, you just try to orient it there and push it all the way in. You can see my hand kind of pushing all the way in, so it's actually going down the length of the pipe. And then just kind of gently go back and forth in that section. You can't go all the way around because there are spokes blocking you from going all the way around. If you do, it's just going to bring the zip tie back up to the top, which, I'm going around, but now it's just winding it around the spokes. So that's not particularly what we want to do. What we want to do is clean in between the spokes. So anyway, it was a combination of doing that and then running very hot water until we saw that it ran cleanly and nothing backed up. We are all set.